Welcome to the V2 of my most successful base, the mini shell base, which isn't so mini anymore. I have listened to the suggestions and the feedback and have enhanced it in every way. The base is bigger, has more storage, it has an external shooting floor, the TC is moved away from the entrance, you get the point. The upkeep is 7k stone, 9k frags and 69 HQM. Although that can be brought down to less than 50. I'll also pop the build cost in the description and stop yapping and I'll get straight into the tour. Running up to your entrance, you come into a gatehouse. This is one of 3 gatehouses. You've got a window to the right, a window to the left, or window to the left and window to the right. Jumping into the shell, you see an auto turret looking straight at you in the face. Jump up here, another auto turret looking at you straight in the face. Here is one of 2 bedrooms, one for you, one for your duo partner. It's a bit of a tricky jump, especially when you've got auto run on like me. Looking down into the base with these low wall, half wall peaks, you can see you've got perfect vision and you've got 3 of these in the shell in total. 2 are bedrooms, one's a computer room. This base is ladder hatch heavy, which I know some of you will hate. But the 3 in the shell are just connectors to the shooting floor for emergencies, i.e. you're getting raided. You won't be using them regularly. Here you've got your breach peaks. You can see down close to the base and further afield with these, you've got 3 of these breach peaks in the shell in total. There you can see further afield. There you can see down close to the base and further afield as well. In front of you got an oil refinery. You can jump on top of there and open up this. This is your computer room. It can be used as a 3rd bedroom if you're playing as a trio. And again, you've got these cool little half wall, low wall peaks. Maybe put a small box there. Again, a ladder hatch straight into your shooting floor above. Down here you've got a 2nd entrance and another breach peak here. And up there you've got another bedroom and you're another entrance. I think you're getting the gist of this base now. Another breach peak and we're back to where we started. So that's your shell as you run through it. Okay, coming up here to the entrance, you can see you've got some garage doors left open. I've left lots of garage doors open in here. This is an armoured door. Just to show you that, and then you come onto your 1st floor. Again, garage doors left open, just for brevity. You've got a 4-box loot room, you've got a battery behind there which you can access when you take the windows off. A small battery, locker, everything you need, repair bench. Okay, coming up here, this ladder hatch acts as like an extra airlock if you are getting raided. Just pop it down, it might give you a few more seconds just to get prepared. Jumping up to your shooting floor, your shell shooting floor, if I get my words out. Okay, we open these doors. Okay, and we can look down these. You can't get in and out of these or up and down these, so if you do get shot, nobody's going to get up here. You will drop your gun, but they won't get up here. And these 2 doors here, they're doors for your shooting floor. So if you are getting raided and your shooting floor is compromised, you can close off your shooting floor mid-raid. Okay, ignore that for now, we'll come to that in a minute. What we're going to do is take a run around the shooting floor itself. Okay, the shooting floor is a loop, so you can run all the way around it. Great for mobility, like so. And here are the doors that you can close from your peaks into the shell. So that will close off your floor completely. And here you've got some upper breach peaks. And again, you're not going to get close to the base with these. These are for more dealing with raid bases or indeed roof camping. They also act as roof takeback peaks, as you can see. And there's 3 of them up here. And again, you've got the ladder hatch here. And that goes down to where your computer station was. And you've got 2 more that go down into your bedroom. These are 2 normal windows. Again, you can put boxes under there for better visibility. These peaks are great. You can see further afield at the top. And you can see right under your base. And again, nobody can get up and down these. And again, you've got 3 of these. I'm not going to show you every one of them, obviously. Okay, so now we will go back into the base itself. Open up these two garage doors which separate the ladder hatches, meaning top-down raiders will have to blow through HQM or blow through the garage doors and ladder hatches, leaving them back to your base entrance, wasting their boom. Here we have an optional mini garage with some Dropbox or rooftop Dropbox storage. That was hard to say. It's optional, you don't have to have the mini garage. Here you got an auto turret. This is where your roof take back peaks are. Another auto turret and another auto turret. To the left, you've got your bedroom, and to the right, you've got your duo partner's bedroom there. You see how your bedroom's got the rocket launcher in, his hasn't. That's how it should be. Okay, jumping up here, we can look back. That's your roof in total. Looking at here, I could do my best William impression. Another day on Rust. I sound just like him, don't I? I don't sound like a 44-year-old chain smoker at all. Right, coming down here, back into the base. Jump down here. And then we're back onto the first floor. Behind here, you've got 4 electric furnaces. And you jump into your core, which again has got garage doors left open. Have your electrics in here. And you've got another garage door and 4 boxes. Or 3 boxes and a barrel. And you come to your vending machine bunker. You open the door, armoured if possible. And that's your upkeep. And while I have you here, AFK Bank, who I share Discord with, redesigned my YouTube page. The banner and logo are his designs, and he streams Rust Art on Twitch regularly. Go check him out. Links for him and the Discord are in the description. Okay, we start off with a triangle of triangles, and we wall it all in. Except for one, and we have a double door frame. Then wait 25 minutes for me to upgrade it to stone. Stick a door on. And that's how you should be looking. Next to the double door, you want to put a single frame, but keep it as twig. Put the TC far forward as you can and to the right if possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. Delete that twig. And this here is actually going to be honeycomb, but we're putting it in now. And the reason why we do this triangle of triangles is because it's much easier to put the vending machine bunker in when we get to it. So we come off the front and we put 3 more triangles. This is making the hexagon base, or circle base as it's dubbed in Rust. Okay, I keep making mistakes, but... And they can put double door frames down, and you can put doors on these straight away because we're going to have a furnace jump up this base rather than a shelf jump up. The reason we've got a furnace jump up rather than a shelf is because you can fit 2 bags in the core when you've got a furnace jump up. So it looks a bit weird at the moment, but it won't do for long. So you want 2 walls, half wall and a triangle to make a shelf. And when you get to the outside wall, make sure this is wood. The reason why that's going to be wood is because it's impossible to fit the electric furnaces in if you have a window on there straight away. But don't worry, it won't be wood for long. Okay, now it's time to put the honeycomb on. I'm just going to put... my god, I don't know how many mistakes I'm going to make in this build. I'm just going to put twig triangles down and I'll give you a bird's eye view. Then when you upgrade it, it'll look like that. And when you put a lid on it, it'll look like that. So that's how you're looking now. If we go into back into our core, once this is upgraded to sheet metal, and this is upgraded to HQM, because you can't get back to these 2 later, you can put the single door frame on and metal it up, and then I don't know what I'm doing today. And then you can put your vending machine bunker in. Just be straight and put it far forward as possible. It's a very simple thing to do. There you go. Now you can see, get hold of the TC no problem. Once you've done that, you can wall in your extra piece of honeycomb. Then you want a half wall and a shelf. It's important to do this shelf now because when you've got double door frames, you're going to struggle to get the shelf down. You can do it from the outside if you do put the door frames down before. You just do like you put a shelf into a TC room. So that's how it's looking from above. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade now everything to its final materials. And we're going to start off where this piece of wood is, because you don't want wood on your base for too long. And we're going to seal that in. So once you've got that sealed in, you can take it off. Now you can put your electric furnaces in or whatever you like. Then you put the shelf down and then you put the window down. Otherwise, the bottom half underneath that shelf is very, very hard to get anything in there. Just the angles are really difficult. It can be done, it's just fiddly. So now we have a door at the front. I'm going to give you a bird's eye view of this as well. In fact, in this build, if you're building this base, you're clearly already a competent Rust player and probably a half decent builder anyway. So I'm not going to hold your hand during this. But I will keep giving bird's eye views, just, you know, for context. So that's how we're going to have this walled in. Put a half wall here with 2 triangles on to make a shelf. And then once you have your battery, pop your battery in place and put a window down. And then another window here after you've put your boxes in. Okay, here you're gonna have a half wall and a shelf. And you can have whatever you like in there. Okay, at the top here you want a triangle frame, because this is where your ladder hatch is going to go. And you want the ladder hatch facing towards the front door, so it acts as another airlock. And then you can put your double door frames in and pop your garage doors down. Make sure that front roller is facing away from the ladder hatch, otherwise you might get stuck on the ladder hatches jumping up and down. Now it's time to put the shell down. Now bear in mind that these will not be connected to the base right now. I'm doing them all in one go, but you probably want to do them individually. It's very simple, triangle down, 3 triangles and delete the first one. We will connect them to the base shortly. And I'll upgrade these off camera. So they're now upgraded, and that's how it should look. Okay, we come down and we put a double door frame, 2 windows and a door. The double door frame is an important thing to put down first, because there's what connect the 3 triangles to the base. I'm doing the top sheet metal and the rest of it in stone, but it all will need to be sheet metal at some point. I will do that in the build, but I'll do it off camera and edit it in somehow. So that's gatehouse, very, very simple. Now here's where you want your breach peaks. Now I actually make a mistake here. Where you have these 3 half walls, you want a triangle coming off the middle one. Don't know why I left that out in the build, but you want a triangle coming out to rest your turret on. So the triangle will pop out these 2 roof triangles. My apologies for that, I don't know why I left that out. What I do is because in the original version it didn't have it. So now wherever there is a gatehouse, there's going to be breach peaks next to it. And wherever there's going to be breach peaks, there's going to be a gatehouse next to it. And that's what you do all around the base. Now we're going to jump down on top of our gatehouses. On each of our gatehouses, we're going to wall them in. We're going to have a double door frame, half wall, and seal it in. And put a low wall. That's half wall. Take away the bottom half wall and put a low wall. And then you do that on top of every gatehouse. I put a full wall here by accident. I'm just having one of those days. I should really just re-record the whole thing. But I notice it and fix it in a second. So it's 3 walls, a double door frame, half wall, and seal it in, and have a low wall here. And there you go, there's me rectifying my own mistake. So if we look at the base from the top, you can see the triangle honeycombs sticking out at the sides. There's 3 of them. Where that is, you want a triangle frame, and triangle frame. And this is where your peaks are going to go into your shell. And at the sides here, you want a half wall and upgrade. And these are on top of your breach peaks. And then you want 3 double door frames going around here. I would have these double door frames and the windows above it and the roofs all in twig, just to make sure it goes down properly. That's if you're using different variations of skins. Different skins can do different things. I mean, everything, it's never been a problem before, but just in case, just do them in twig. Okay, so we put the roof triangles down and we close the roof off. And we upgrade all these. And then we'll put the windows on here. So it's these 3 double door frames, these 3 windows that I would keep in twig if you're doing it in different skins, like brick or something like that. And if these two roof pieces go down fine, then that's absolutely fine. Roof pieces can just sometimes be funny with different skins. Like I said, I've never had a problem, just in case. So here you want a triangle roof and a triangle roof, crisscrossed. And that's creating your peaks into your shell. Put a single door frame on each of these. And then a double door frame at the sides. Upgrade. Right, directly opposite your ladder hatch, you want a triangle frame. Got lag there. Oh, I'm lagging all over. I'll blame my early mistakes on lag. It's what Rust players do, innit? And then we'll upgrade this to HQM. We're upgrading this to HQM, so if anyone top-down raids, it forces them either to go through the HQM floor or back through the other ladder hatch, which takes them to the very start or the very beginning of the base, meaning they've wasted a load of boom just to get to the start, basically, just to get to the entrance of the base. So under these ladder hatches, you want 2 double door frames. Again, these are very important. They add a lot of raid cost from a top-down raid. Even though it's very unlikely this base will be top-down raided. Make sure the rollers are facing outwards, away from the ladder hatch that you're going to jump up. Otherwise, you do get stuck on it when you're in a rush. So going down to the bedrooms now, you want a half wall and a triangle. Come outside the base and have a square frame. Upgrade the square frame and have a double door frame. And lastly, put a roof. A normal roof, not a triangle one. Upgrade. And then you can delete this twig. And then you go around the other 2 bedrooms. I say the other 2 bedrooms, one's a computer room if you're a duo. And then one more time on this one. So now it's starting to look like a real Chad base. Around here where the there's 2 missing pieces, double door frames, window frames. Upgrade the windows to stone. And I'll speed this part up. I'm just putting the windows and braziers in and a couple of doors where I haven't put them yet. Jumping down back into the base, you want double door frames each side of these doors. This is where we're going to have the doors that swing into the peaks and you can close from as you're looking down into the peaks, into the shell. And then we're going to put a ceiling on these. And then put 3 triangles down next to all these double door frames, and this is basically creating your roof. And then you want 2 low walls looking towards your breach peaks, and they're also going to act as your roof take back peaks. I mean, if you're having a good wipe, you should have 3 auto turrets on top of the roof that are all like defendable against MLRS. So you want to hope that nobody gets on your roof. Okay, now we're going to build a mini garage. This is self-explanatory. And of course it's absolutely optional. You don't have to have this here at all if you're not going to have a mini. And I was about to say have a garage door where you put the mini through, but if you're skilled enough to be able to fly a mini, then you already know you need a double door, need a garage door. And then you have 3 triangles up here. This is to put boxes on, transferring raid loot or whatever it is you're doing. Sort of roof drop box storage, if you like. So you can have one triangle facing outwards, the other one on the other side facing outwards, and a half wall, and that one facing outwards. The reason why we have these ones forwards is so we can land the mini easily. If they're all like mountain roof peaks, you just can't get a mini in there. Well, you can, but it's really difficult. And now we're creating the bedrooms. And the same on the opposite side. It doesn't matter which way you have the wall and which way you have the door. And then we're going to fill these in with peaks facing towards us. Or towards the base. And these two here, we're going to have double door frames, and this is for your wind turbines. And I'll speed this one up to ×2. Okay, there's just one thing left to do, and that's to go to your front door and put 2 double door frames down, and then put garage doors on there just for extra offline raid protection. And once you've done that, that's your base complete, it's finished. Thank you very much for watching, and I apologise for my 2 mistakes earlier on in the build.